If you are following the proceedings at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, you will notice that the defendants do try to discredit witnesses that Peter Obi and the Labour Party called in court. If they fail to discredit the witness, they try to ask irrelevant questions to divert attention and waste the time of the court. Sometimes they try to rephrase questions that they have already asked. These are normal, but what is not acceptable in court is outright lying. Yes, what the APC lawyer did yesterday in court when he was cross-examining the witness from AIT. He claimed that the INEC chairman made a statement on the 23rd of February 2023, 2 days before the election, that INEC will no longer transmit election results on election day. But that wasn't what the INEC chairman said in the said publication by Tribunal newspapers. So the APC lawyer lied and tried to mislead the court. Look at the publication of Tribune on that day, 23rd of February. You can see it clearly says figures. Many people didn't know that the original plan by INEC was to transmit the figures. That's after snapping the photo of the results from the polling unit and uploading it to the IREV, they planned ahead that the polling officer must punch in the figures so that they can be able to get all the figures, like sort of electronic collation of the results. But they had to drop the idea because maybe they felt that the infrastructure wasn't robust enough. And if you read through the statement, you will see where he mentioned that punching of figures are susceptible to hacking, that people can take over the connection midway and change the figures before it gets to their server. So that was exactly what the INEC chairman was talking about, but this lawyer tried to mislead the court that he meant that they will no longer snap the result sheets and post them on IREV. So it shows how desperate the defendants have become. They know they cannot defend the heist that occurred on February 25th. They have resorted to using all sorts of methods and to outright lying and misleading the court. The legal profession is not just any other profession where you focus on your career and making money. All legal practitioners have to deal with their conscience, just like other related fields like medicine and some others. That's why legal luminaries like Okutepa Eseyen should be commended because he declined the invitation to join the defendants. He chose his conscience. That's why he joined the Labour Party team. Apart from election disputes, a legal practitioner must seriously interrogate his client in order to decide to defend him or decline, because it has to do with conscience. If it's someone that committed a serious crime, for instance, you cannot in clear conscience defend someone who committed a premeditated crime. At this stage, it's no longer about money. It's about what is right and what is wrong. It's about morals. It's about our society. Now to the implication of what the APC lawyer tried to do in court. When he claimed that INEC chairman already said before the election that they will no longer transmit results, he didn't know that he was indirectly accepting that INEC did it on purpose. That INEC intentionally blocked the upload of presidential election results, while it was possible to upload House of Reps election and senatorial election, which were held the same day. Also, remember that INEC released a statement after saying that they had network or hacking problems that made it impossible to upload presidential election results, which many didn't believe anyway. Yes, Nigerians are smart people. Someone already downloaded the log files from Amazon. IREV is hosted on Amazon, so the log files that they downloaded shows that there was no hacking activity whatsoever. They also proved that there was an administrator login on that day that changed the passwords of field officials of INEC. If you remember, many people complained that their passwords wasn't working. Many polling officers complained that on election day. If the APC council tendered that Tribune newspaper in court as evidence, it would have been a win for the Labour Party. He would have handed that win to them because they would have capitalized on it to prove that it was intentional by INEC, that they intentionally blocked the upload of presidential election results. 13, 14, 15, 16. Now, let's try to answer some questions many people are asking. This presidential election petition tribunal, a lot of people are anxious. They want to know what will happen if the judgment goes this way or if it goes that way. Is if INEC delivered wrong copies of Form EC 8As to Labour Party, Of course, these are certified copies that INEC delivered to them. He's asking what will happen if they gave them the wrong ones and they have succeeded in manipulating others that they will present as the real results. No, it won't happen. This is because it means that they are the real results they used in calculating the figures in order to arrive at a winner. It will mean that they forged